All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Oreo here, along with Waffle and Devil Enforcer or Jason, whatever you want to call him, High Horse, whatever. We are back with another episode of the Delicious Podcast. Today, as you can see on the screen, we're going to be talking about Star Wars Underworld, Halo 4, Star Wars The Old Republic, Twisted Metal, I Am Alive, The Last of Us, and we're going to do some channel updates, along with explain what the freaking broken neck thing is. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I guess we're talking about Star Wars Underworld first.
I have no idea what it is.
Jason knows more about this than I do.
At least you're honest about it, Brian.
Yeah, so.
Basically, what it is, it's a new... correct me if I'm wrong, Jason. It's a new Star Wars movie/series, right?
It's the TV series that's coming on TV. But
and isn't it supposed to be between the a few, like 2 episodes or something?
It's supposed to be between the 3rd and 4th one. Supposedly, George Lucas has 100 episodes written, or about something like that.
It's supposed to be like about the bounty hunters and the rise of the Empire, right?
Yeah, it's aimed at the bounty hunters of the underworld.
Yeah.
Right now, taking place during when the Empire comes to power.
Yeah, I think do you think George Lucas is going to pull another episode 1, 2, and 3? I mean, even though I liked 1, 2, and 3, but everybody says that he just screwed up royally on those. Or do you think he's going to pull another, episode 4, 5, 6 with this whole thing?
I don't know. I mean, Star Trek Enterprise was good when it first came out, and then it died. George Lucas is only doing the first season if they ever get it, since it's been put on hold right now due to budget. So there's no telling, really.
That's right.
But hopefully he learned from his mistakes from the first 2. I mean, I liked the third. I liked the 3rd movie. The 1st and 2nd, as I've stated before, Jar Jar was not my favorite.
Hey! Jar Jar was awesome.
And then the 2nd one, Anakin was just way too whiny. So
yeah, Anakin was pretty bitchy in the first.
Hey,
one.
every villain starts out whiny, so. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything anymore on that.
Then they turn into a total badass.
Even
Darth Vader over there.
You're whiny over there, Jason, you villain.
Jason's going to be the next Darth Vader.
Yes.
Jason, you have a son? Are you going to have a son with some princess?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
All right.
Paige?
So, Brian, you've seen, one episode of the Star Wars series, right?
Barely.
You saw, didn't you see? I thought you said you saw the Blu-ray version of one of them.
No. Blu-ray?
What? Yeah.
I don't even think Blu-ray was out whenever I saw it.
Oh, well, never mind then.
God.
Jeez. In my opinion, I think he's probably gonna pull kind of like a half-assed job on this. I don't know. I don't really have too much faith in him after his recent series, like the cartoon series. I didn't really like that much. I did watch an episode of it, or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe, I don't know, 5, 6, probably 9 of 15 of them, I don't know. But it wasn't too good, and I didn't really like it. So I really hope he doesn't pull another one of those crappy streaks, because really the only ones I liked was 4, 5, and 6 a lot, and then I liked the first episode with Jar Jar, or yeah, whatever. So I really hope he doesn't pull a bad. I don't know how to say it. I just really hope it's good. That's all I really have to say about it.
Space.
That wasn't a whisper. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Halo 4. I'm sure everybody wants that to come out,
Really?
as if we haven't had enough Halos already.
I played Halo 2 once, and you know how good I am at those first-person shooters.
You suck at them.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, it's so. I should record it. That'd be so funny.
We were supposed to record Killing Floor.
Speaking of space, I finished Portal 2. I think, this
Cool.
week.
Sweet.
Oblivion.
Jason, I mean, you along with me have played all of the Halos. And Halo 1, still the best one in my opinion. Halo 2, really good. Halo 3, I had a lot of fun with it. People say it sucked. Then what came out next? Halo Wars, then ODST, then what was the next one?
The
The Call of Duty
anniversary
Halo.
Halo Reach, and after that, they brought
Yeah.
the anniversary edition of the first Halo, which
From
was just a remake.
yeah, and I heard that one was like pretty badass. So,
Yeah, everyone says that one's actually good.
yeah.
I only really liked the first two. I liked the third one when it came out, and then it just got old real quickly, which to me, the second and first one never got old.
Yeah, I remember sitting there playing the first one, and on like the
I played,
third mission or no, the fourth mission, I just kill my teammate, my little guard teammate people, and like over and over again after the first little fight.
What?
It was so fun.
Killed your own
to me,
teammates?
Yeah, well,
he
when you
kills his
beat
own
the game
teammate.
like a billion times, you have nothing to do.
I liked the first. I played them over and over again all the time, both of them. I mean, the Halo 2 was my favorite. After Halo 3, they just really didn't hold up to what the originals did, in my opinion, especially Halo Wars. That was just horrible. Granted, I heard supposedly that Halo's supposed to originally be an RTS. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, in my opinion, like I actually liked Halo Wars. I mean, they for a console RTS, the controls and everything about it was like so easily you could grasp it really easily. Unlike for instance, well, not the Lord of the Rings one, the Battlefield Middle Earth one or I don't know, it's some one of those Warhammer RTSs. I played it and it was kind of hard to control along with the Command and Conquer one even. That one was just like retardedly hard to control. And the Halo Wars, I thought they nailed it really really well when it came to controlling how you build units and whatnot and command them. And I didn't really have a problem with Halo ODST either. I mean, people say it was the worst one, but I personally don't like Halo Reach at all. And I really hope they don't pull a Halo Reach because I don't want another Call of Duty game. We already have enough of those. Even though Halo Reach is still popular, I don't even know why. It's just another freaking Call of Duty. And I really wish Halo 4 doesn't become another Call of Duty.
Well, I don't remember. I don't. 343 Industries are the ones who are making it, which they made Reach. So there's no way. There's no way to tell what exactly they're gonna do. I mean, I'll probably play it just because it brings back Master Chief, and it explains what happens to him after, where the ship's flying towards. Which, in my opinion, honestly looks like where the Forerunners made their last stand in that video that you and me watched. Remember?
Yeah.
That's honestly looks like the place where they're gonna go, where they made their last stand against the Flood. But I don't know.
I remember the first time. I hope they can. I hope the people who are making this can kind of bring back that creepy feeling about
The Flood.
yeah, about the flood. Because I remember the first time that I encountered the flood. I was younger whenever Halo came out, and the first time I encountered him, I was like scared out of my mind because they're like the ones that blow up. I was so scared of those because those took out like your entire shield.
Yeah, I remember when the third one came out, I messed with them because they were just fun to mess with.
Yeah, like
The game wasn't creepy at all.
it wasn't even hard anymore. It was just, or yeah, creepy even. But like in the first one, I remember going through the mission, the library or whatever, and I
Yeah,
remember being just so scared. And like, what was that one? The one where you like first encounter the mission, like what is it, Sparks or something? I don't know.
where you
It's
encounter them, we have to
yes,
go find Johnson's team.
yeah, and there's like just dead ones everywhere, and you can like
Yeah,
you get to listen to their little memory chip or whatever. God, that was just so creepy. But
Yeah.
I really hope that they can bring that back with the whole flood thing if they're putting flood in it.
that's if they do. I mean,
Yeah,
I hope, which is something they didn't do in Reach, but like in the original Halo, like actually, I think I don't remember if Halo had them. Halo 2 had a little bit, in Halo 3 kind of really had more of it, but like the big you would have come across those big fight scenes every once in a while, where you're just
Yeah.
with a ton of Marines and stuff, and you're just having just an all-out fight against like maybe one Scarab or an entire or like a ton of Covenant.
Yeah.
That's because Halo 3 really kind of just went upon that, especially the first time you go back to it's when you go back to one of the planets. The what the heck was I don't remember what the ship was called, but when it lands, it just brings out an entire army of tanks and warthogs and Marines and everything.
Yeah, I thought it
Halo
was.
Reach kind of just killed that with their squad-based stuff.
Yeah, I thought when on Halo 3, whenever you were driving through that city, fighting that huge spider thingy, I thought that was pretty insane at that time. Anyway, now it's just like way too easy. Still,
I don't remember Halo 3 having that. I remember Halo 2 had a Scarab in the city. There's like the only one that was in the whole game, pretty much, besides the end.
no, there was one in Halo 3.
I don't know. I was.
It's been a long
disappointed in Halo
time.
3 after a while. I've
Yeah.
only went through that game probably once.
My biggest fear for Halo 4 is it turns into a Call of Duty based game, or not a Call of Duty based game, but the way they did Reach, where it's basically another Call of Duty. I
Yeah.
really don't want that to happen because the Halo Reach campaign, like the storyline was crap from what I heard, and Call of Duty makes amazing storylines. So if you're gonna make a Call of Duty game, you might as well try to make a good storyline.
Yeah. I mean, I've read that they're making a 5 and 6 of Halo, apparently, by what they've said. So I mean, they have time to actually go upon it, of making it better, but they want to make it quick more than likely. If there's only gonna be 2 more.
Yeah, I remember whenever the first one came out, and there's that level where you see like all the different Halos from that map, and
Yeah.
there was a rumor that they were gonna make one for each Halo.
That's only rumor from the first game, pretty much.
Yeah,
Or second, whichever one it was. I think it was second. Because in the second one, Orbiter is the one that finds out that there's more than one ring.
well, in the first one you get to see a map and it shows multiple rings.
No, I don't remember. I only played to beat the game. I didn't care.
Well, anyway, that pretty much sums it up. I don't want it to turn into another Call of Duty. Jason wants it to just be a good game, period. Brian still hasn't played any FPS because he sucks at them. And yeah. So we're gonna move on to Star Wars: The Old Republic, and this has been on here for like the past 2 podcasts because that's all I play, all day, every day, and
That's true.
I'm getting really irritated by this game, mainly because the Empire side on my server full of idiots who don't know.
Maybe
how
I
to
just shouldn't move to
PvP.
your server.
Well, see now, my guild has made, like I told you earlier, we made a Republic guild, and we're making characters on there because the Republic side knows how to coordinate and not just try to play solo in PvP, which you can't do.
Which is completely opposite on my end. Well, actually, it's equal because,
Well, yeah, you play on the Crucible Pits, right?
yeah,
That has what Towley and it has Darmok on it.
yeah.
They're both like on opposite factions. That's why it's all balanced out. Darmok fans go freaking Empire. Tally fans go freaking what is it, Republic. And see, like that's really the biggest issue. I got really pissed this last patch they did. They fixed one thing, and it was so the M5 button would work correctly, or as intended, as they keep saying over and over again. They waited an entire an entire week to do that. They could have just like hot fixed it and then fixed something else that's broken in the game, like assassins for
Like a
instance.
broken neck.
Yeah, for like a they could have like paid $100,000 and had some kid's neck that was broken fixed so he wouldn't be paralyzed.
I've actually
like
seen
that
in the
guy in my
game
third
where a
hour.
character, his neck is literally looks like it's broken. So
Like that
They
guy
could
in
have
my
fixed
third
it.
hour.
I mean, I love Bioware and all, but they have some really bad coding people, and it's just terrible. It's just so bad.
God,
I
those
love the
coding
game and
people.
all. I love the game and all, but it's just bad. They have so many things that are messed up, and I'm surprisingly haven't gotten bored of this game yet, with all the glitches in it, especially. And I mean, I guess I've been kind of keeping myself busy by leveling up different stuff. So the rating is so easy. It's not even funny. That's like I don't know how to get this across BioWare's like through BioWare's head is that they need to make the game a lot harder and they need to fix Empire, even though they can't fix people's stupidity, but they need to invent a machine that will fix somebody's stupidity, so I won't have to be PvPing with dumb people.
Wow.
It pretty much like for now, it pretty much still has the same bugs I discussed last time, which is cutscene bugs. There's PvP glitches. There's a still ability delay from what I can tell that there's ability delay. No, there's animation delay. My bad. Ability delay has been fixed. Animation delay is still there. So I'll maul somebody and then like 2 seconds later is when I'll actually see it happen. But the damage would have been done 2 minutes earlier. It's kind of dumb, but I gotta live with it. It's whatever. I don't care. I
Jeez.
want them to fix the stupid game.
You don't care.
I can't wait till Guild Wars 2 comes out. I'm trying to help. I'm hoping Star Wars tides me over till then.
Hey, just I don't know. The beta thing's probably already gone for that.
Yeah. And yeah, so Jason, you got anything you want to say about Star Wars?
Not really. I mean, it's the same since it's come out, pretty much.
Yeah, honestly, there hasn't really been that too much change to really talk
I
about yet.
mean, the only thing I mean, they've only really gained subscribers since then. That's about the only thing that's changed is their subscriber base has gone up.
No, actually, it went down. They've lost 300,000 people in like the past like month.
Last I checked, it went up. So
At launch they had 1 million. Now they have 700,000 ish,
mm,
and that's from what they released on their blog. So I really, God, Jason of all people knows how irritating BioWare is to me with this game. I raged for like 30 minutes straight over one quest because they didn't put a marker where it's supposed to be.
and it only took me a minute to find it.
Yeah,
Wow.
there was no marker. It was so
Jason
irritating. I don't know why
here's
they
the
couldn't put a
MLG.
marker there.
What?
But yeah, really, really, there hasn't been too much changing in it. But like, there's class changes. But the only class that I've really paid attention to was my main class, which is Inquisitor or Assassin, I guess, because it's my advanced class. And all they've really done to that is buffed Madness, and Madness isn't really a viable spec PvE or PvP wise. There's one person in my guild who I'm quite good friends with who plays an assassin, and he plays Madness. He's pretty good. He's beaten me like twice out of like 500 times. So, and I play Darkness. So that tells you right there which spec's better. Yep.
Honestly, if anything, I don't know. Have they fixed the bounty hunters at all? Or the mercs?
What do you mean?
The bounty hunters, I think, aren't.
Well, you mean how they spam tracer
They
missile?
spam the yeah.
Nope, they haven't fixed that, and they haven't fixed they haven't fixed the commandos that just spam.
Because I get tired of like going into a part of the quest that's extremely hard. I get killed, and they just come in here and they just spam the missile and kill it in one hit. And I'm like,
Jason, your
really?
quality is just terrible.
So was yours, Brian.
No?
Yeah. How would you know?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna watch my own stream. Yeah, it's not terrible.
It's because you're hearing it through your mic. You're not hearing it through Skype. I'm
So,
talking about like via my ears.
who cares about your ears?
I care about my ears, and Jason cares about my ears. He likes serenading my ears with his voice.
Ew.
Isn't that right, Jason?
I do too.
Let's just continue.
Jason sounds like
Okay.
you're like in an 80s like TV show.
Okay, so pretty much the commandos and the mercenaries still can spam tracer missile because it crits the most, and it whenever they crit, I guess from what I've heard, they have the skill that like reduces their overheat thing, so they never overheat, and they just crit you 24/7. And tracer missile hits the hardest anyway. The only thing, if you interrupt one tracer missile or one gravity round, it pretty much just screws them. They're dead after that. At least that's how. I mean, that's how it works for me. But it really. I know what you're. I know how you feel whenever a bounty hunter just starts spamming tracer missile on you. They do like death from above and then tracer
And
missile,
of
tracer
course, an
missile.
Inquisitor, gets light armor.
Yeah, that irritates me. I think I can see sorcerers having light armor, but I think assassins who use a double blade should at least have medium armor or something. Because I mean, with sorcerers, you have the stupid chain lightning crap, so you freaking you like reduce people's speed while dealing massive amounts of damage. And that's just like
And
it's
you
not
have
even
two
fun.
other attacks that just do damage to him, like, consecutively, while there's that one spell that just slows him down and does damage to him at the same time.
Yeah, it irritates me.
And then, of course, there's, like, Jolt or something, or Shield that we can use, which Shield pretty much just sucks, unless you have it all just completely upgraded, better than what it is, because it doesn't last that long.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some pretty good sorcerers that are heal spec, and they can pop a shield on me, and I can walk the ball and hit ball from our goal line all the way to their goal line,
Yeah.
and I mean because I mean I play tank spec though, so I mean I have my own shield.
Yeah. And then, of course, while you have Shield on, we have this one spell that I haven't used at all, so I don't remember what it is, but it just consecutively heals you over the, like, course of 9 seconds or longer, I think. But it doesn't heal that much, but, I mean, it gets the job done.
Yeah. FYI, people, if you play Star Wars and you PvP as a tank, please do not let me see you running around with a shield generator because I mean, I've seen some people say that it's worth it in PvP, but I have absolutely no idea where they're coming up with that because shield never procs in PvP. Well, it does, but you don't get hit enough for it to actually proc. And even then, it's not gonna really it's not gonna it's gonna absorb. You have to have so much absorb for a shield to even matter. So please do not use a shield generator. Yeah. That's pretty much it for Star Wars for me. Like I said, nothing's really changed. No news has really come out. Besides, oh, actually, in this next month or this next really big patch that they're coming out with, they're bringing out guild ships, and can't believe I completely forgot about this. But the guild ships, Jason, have you heard of this?
No.
The guild ships, basically, you're going to be able to create a logo, a design, a different colors, and all this junk to put on the outside of your ship. On the inside of your ship, you're going to have the guild hall, like in the three other rooms, and you can name every single room. And then there's like, besides those three rooms, there's also two different rooms that you can use. But the amazing thing about it is you set up times where your ship is raidable, and say you have a rival with some other like Empire guild that hates you, which every guild in the Empire hates our guild pretty much. Um, they actually when I say every guild, I mean one guild PvP. They hate us. Um, you can set up raid times, and during those times, as long as you have somebody in your ship, that other guild can go in and raid it. If they take over your ship, they put a flag on the outside of your ship that you have to display until, or you display it forever, or you can pay like a massive amounts of credits to take it off there. Plus, they're adding in like a whole bunch of different guild guild skills or something like that. It's pretty awesome. There's also a quest that is going to be a guild quest, and it's going to let you switch to either if you're Empire, you'll be able to switch to Republic. If you're Republic, you'll be able to switch to Empire. The weird thing about this though is if you switch, you keep your class, but you're just going to be on the Empire side. So, like, let's say my guild switched, I would be a Republic Sith assassin. And if somebody that was a Republic Shadow or whatever they're called, um, and they switched to Empire, they'd be an Imperial Sith or Imperial Republic Shadow or whatever it is they called. So now you're gonna have a gigantic mix of every single advanced class, Republic and Empire, all together apparently. And I don't really agree with that. I think that they should make you switch to the opposite or the equivalent on the other side because that's just going to be kind of annoying now, especially in PvP because sometimes I'm used to looking at this person because it's on the other side and I know what they look like. I know what their armor looks like, and now it's just going to be completely different. It's going to be free for all everywhere. Jason, what do you think about that I just told you?
I don't agree with the whole switching thing, making, pretty much just saying Empire and Republic are the same thing. I don't like that.
I like the switching idea. I don't like how you
I
can.
don't like how it can be named like a Republic Sith Assassin. I mean,
Yeah, that's the part I don't like. I think it
I
should make you switch to the equivalent class.
yeah, or at least make up just different class just for that thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, but
I don't know. I mean, is this update the one when they're gonna do the adding the new character?
yeah, the legacy class. They're
Which I
not a
actually like the
class, the
legacy thing.
race. Yeah,
The legacy thing's actually cool because it's pretty much like your name, like Skywalker or Kenobi or something like that. And each character you make on that server is gonna be having that last name.
yeah, and really the only thing they're gonna add with legacy now is they're gonna add a new race that you unlock through legacy. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what
Yeah.
it's gonna be, and I haven't made any race besides the human race anyway because they all look dumb to me. But besides the cyborgs are cool.
Yeah.
But
I
I don't really know like I don't really know like if it's a fantasy MMO, I can't play humans. Like why would I want to play a human in a fantasy MMO? But if it's a sci-fi MMO like this, I don't know why, but I have to play the human. I can't. I don't want to play a true Sith or a Baraka or whatever. Or
Barack Obama.
yeah, I don't want to play one of them. So yeah, I don't really know what it is, but I hope it's
I
something that I actually
would have
like.
played a different race, but I really don't like most of the races they put in this game. I mean, they're okay. I mean, the cyborg's okay with me. Granted, I don't remember ever seeing one in any of the movies, but if they would have done a Wookiee, I would have played a Wookiee. Wookiees are
Yeah,
just awesome.
yeah.
I
I
mean, if they
think
would have added an Ewok, I would have been all over
yeah,
that.
I would have been. Ewoks are freaking awesome. I would have been playing an Ewok assassin.
Yeah.
No, seriously, their race pick for the launch was just not really the best picks
I mean,
ever.
I can understand putting the true-blooded Sith in there because I that's just natural for that time frame. Because I mean, like I don't remember his name, but he's in the game later when if you play the Republic side, he's a true-blooded Sith. I mean, he's in there because that's just when you saw them most was around this time.
Yeah,
I I, I haven't. I've only played a human in the game.
yeah, same here.
Besides when I was in the beta, I played. I don't remember what it was I played, but I switched to human.
I don't really know. I think I'm pretty sure it's just because it's a sci-fi MMO. That's the reason I want to play as a human.
Yeah,
But I don't know that. But anyway, that's
I wasn't impressed with their classes they put in this or their races at least.
yeah, definitely not. That's pretty much it for the news that's come out. That guild ship was the most exciting thing I've ever heard, though. You can raid other ships. I thought that was going to be amazing, or I think it's still going to be amazing. I don't know.
How big are the ships supposed to be?
The guild hall is like it's supposed to be gigantic.
I mean, are we talking Star Destroyer size here or Millennium Falcon size? Falcon
I
size.
think I don't know. I'm sure it's not going to be Star Destroyer. It's not going to be that big, and I don't really know how the appearance is going to be. Oh, I forgot about. I can't believe I keep forgetting about all this stuff. But I need to write this stuff down next time. They they're adding more customizable crystals. Like if you bought the collector's edition, the digital collector's edition, you got that you got an orange and black crystal. They're adding more stuff like that, so not everybody runs around with the same red lightsaber, which everybody has been complaining about because that's all you ever see is the same color of lightsaber. You either see a red one, a blue one, or like a green one. That's all you ever see.
I don't. Yeah, my main character. I had that orange and black one, which I wasn't too impressed with the orange and black. That just doesn't mix well for me. But
Well, like for like a marauder or something, it looks nice. But for inquisitor or sorcerer, like purple's the way to go.
Inquisitor, I mean, since they deal more in like if you put them there, they'd be like the more magic character.
Yeah,
They need different color crystals.
yeah. They're supposed to be adding a lot of cosmetic stuff because everybody's complaining about how everyone looks the same.
Yeah.
I like what
I
Rift did, how you could dye stuff. That's Rift and Guild Wars are the only two that I can think of that did this,
well
and it was
originally
dyeing armor, and that
the
was just
closest
brilliant.
the closest Star Wars came was back in beta. They had that option in the options menu where you like if you had different colored chest pieces, then you could just click on that option and make your whole suit the same as your chest piece. I think
Yeah,
it was.
yeah, they're adding
But
that
they
back.
took that out.
No, they're adding it back next patch
Oh,
though.
because I enjoyed that because I didn't enjoy running around with two different colored parts of my clothes.
Yeah, I on like seriously though, their PvE crap for assassins, it's just gray. Like I don't know who designed this crap, but it's just gray. Period. Like the entire piece of armor is gray. I don't know why they thought that looked cool or anywhere
Maybe it
near
was a
assassin.
maybe
What?
um like remember that that object with no name?
Oh yeah,
Maybe that's something that happened with the clothes.
that was so funny. What was that other thing that we found? We found the object with no name, and there was like some monster that was named something weird.
I don't know. Came across one enemy that just didn't attack me. I mean, I'm just like, really?
Yeah, the this game, man.
I
It's
understand they have a lot of stuff since, it's made bigger than Mass Effect 3. But still, I mean, they make Mass Effect 3 perfectly, it seems. Or not Mass Effect 3, but Mass Effect 1 and 2.
yeah. Uh, they what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. It was crap. What was it? I don't even remember. Oh well.
Look
All
at
right.
all the
Well,
salt in the chat.
anyway, we can go ahead and move on to whatever the next one is, and that would definitely be Twisted Metal. Jason over here has played that. Brian, have you ever heard of Twisted
I
Metal?
played Twisted Metal 4 like 10 years ago.
I didn't even know there was more than one.
But yeah, there's more than one Twisted Metal.
The only thing I remember from Twisted Metal was driving around in the clown car.
Sweet
Yeah, the clown
Tooth.
car thing. Yep,
Isn't
Sweet
that what he's
Tooth.
called?
Wow, Brian knows more than you.
Hey, that
I
was
don't
like
know their
10 years
names.
ago. That's pretty
I
amazing.
just remember playing it all the time.
Sweet Tooth being on his little murder stage, which I'll
He
give him
reminds
credit
me of
for in this
Jason.
one. Thanks.
Jason's a clown that murders people.
No, yeah, he's
Clowns.
creepy and he murders people.
Killer clowns from outer space.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
when
Jason.
Are you one of them, Jason?
Pretty much
No.
Jason. Description of Jason right there. It's on his little bio.
What? No.
I'm a killer clown from outer space.
I drive an ice cream truck. God, look at all that salt. You see all that salt?
Nope. Not even looking at it. So, Jason, you've
Speaking
actually
of
played
salt,
this
how
game,
about that Christian and his salt addiction?
right? Threw it all over the floor. Anyway, Jason, take
Yes?
the lead, mister.
Oh, where do I
Dirty
begin?
little dirty person, you. What?
Where do I
Huh?
begin?
Huh? What? I don't know. Twisted Metal, probably.
Yeah, but I actually bought it. I mean, it sticks up to the original Twisted Metal and everything. I mean, when you buy it, it comes with Twisted Metal Black, which I think is probably still just as fun as what it was back then.
Like
But
Carell.
Twisted Metal on its own, I mean, it adds like a new mode to it. It's like Nuke, I think they call it, but it can only be played online. It's like these two opposing factions, since that's pretty much, according to them, what Twisted Metal is about, even though each character has their own story, like Sweet Tooth trying to kill his daughter that he's been chasing. But Nuke is like these two, has these two, I don't know, giant mascot things, whatever you want to call them, statues that get carried by transport helicopters, pretty much. And your objective for that is to go and capture the other team's leader, like Sweet Tooth or whoever's the leader for the dolls. I don't know who she is. I've never played the dolls, but you have to go capture the other one, and you take them back to this little grinding machine or whatever as a sacrifice, and you just toss them in that, and then of course this nuke just comes up from it, and you shoot it at the other opponent's mascot thing or whatever, and once you destroy that, it's pretty much you win the game. Which I was kind of sad that they made that only online because the bots are extremely hard in this. I mean, they know when to drive away from a fight, which I was kind of impressed with because when they know they're going to die, they drive off. And sadly, I'm always killed because this game's extremely hard.
So,
It's no joke. They made this game pretty tough.
so that whole the whole mode you're talking about there, it kind of sounds like the Gears of War 3 mode they put in, where you have a leader of each team, and you have to go and like kill that leader and capture them.
Yeah,
Is
kind
that what
of.
I'm getting at? I mean, that's what I'm getting out of it. Is that true?
In a way, yeah, but you can't just go over there and capture that uh, guy on your own. You want the rest of the whole team to go with you because you're not gonna capture them on your own. You're gonna get killed. That's a fact.
I think that mode is kind of overplayed, honestly. Like
What?
that whole like I don't know why like I rarely see it, but every time I see it, it just feels like it's one of those overplayed modes. Capture the leader, you know?
Yeah,
Like team deathmatch is definitely overplayed, but I can't get away from team deathmatch. But
yeah,
I don't know why, but every time I played one of those type of capture the leader things, it just seems kind of boring.
yeah. In this, I haven't found it yet, but by how it looks, I've only been really playing the campaign. But how it looks, most of the modes, like Team Deathmatch on Twisted Metal, because I don't know how many game modes it has. I haven't paid attention, but it seems like most of the classic modes from it have only been put to where you can play it online. I don't know that for sure. I haven't really explored the rest of the game, but by what I've seen, when I did do just the whole against bots things, it only gave me the option to just to fight everyone as a free for all, really. And when you die, you're pretty much the match is over.
Really? That's kind of disappointing.
I haven't explored, so I'm not saying anything. I know you can
Okay.
do it when you do two player. I know that.
Brian, what do you think about that game mode, Gary, that Jason was talking about?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
nice talking. Nice talking to you.
I didn't pay attention to him, to be quite honest.
It's basically a
To be
capture
quite
the
honest,
leader.
I never paid attention to the story. I just wanted to kill stuff. Like 10 years ago when I actually played the Twisted Metal 4. What is
Hold on.
going on? So
Well,
how's
that's
your
real
day,
comforting.
Jason?
Pretty good.
Did you play Twisted Metal like 10 years ago?
No, I didn't. I actually played I can never remember the name of the game. It was just like Twisted Metal though, but it wasn't as popular.
It was like a destruction derby type game like Twisted Metal.
Well, it wasn't Derby, but something like that.
Yeah, obviously not like racing or anything, but trying to kill each
Oh,
other because you're into that stuff.
oh yeah, I definitely. I mean, this was more made for in-depth campaign because whenever you go to play against bots, it was just straight up, hey, let's kill each other.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
Twisted Metal, I enjoy because it gives you the options because of what game mode you want to play.
I don't know if they
I'm
had
still
that.
impressed with its difficulty.
I don't know if they had that in the older ones though. I know I just played
Uh,
it to kill stuff.
Vigilante, that was what it was I'm talking about. Yeah, Vigilante was like the
Like
off-brand
you
Twisted
like
Metal,
you
made by
chase.
Activision.
Didn't you like chase around people and try and kill a certain person?
Vigilante? No, it was just depends on what the mission would have you do, but it was mostly just another version of Twisted Metal, except they had a school bus in this one instead.
I don't remember if there was a school bus though, in whatever I played.
What
I'm
did,
going to look up that. I'm going to go wiki this. Try and look up the names of all the stuff. Because I want to see all the names of the little cars they had. Their
so
names
Brian,
like
tell me
okay, what?
what is your opinion on a zombie game? What do you think would define a zombie game?
A game where there are zombies. I'm like
I mean,
Minecraft.
instead of the average Left 4 Dead thing,
Minecraft is a zombie game.
kind of.
People
you
in my
can't deny
family,
that.
man.
Don't you agree that Minecraft is a zombie game?
No.
Sandbox game.
It has a zombie. Oh my god. What about you viewers? Isn't Minecraft kind of a zombie game?
Has zombies in it.
I know.
Everything has zombies
God,
in
you
it
just-
these days.
Don't you just love the combat style in Minecraft? Like, it's just so realistic. Like, you're actually there. Just put it on full screen.
I
Like,
can swing my
hack a
sword,
connect
sword.
onto it, and, like, it feels like you're there.
Right?
I know, right?
Because you can swing your sword.
Yeah, I know. You get your foam sword from, like, ThinkGeek, and it will, like, the connect will know it's there. God, it has, like, a special little chip in it so it knows, like, it's a sword and not a pickaxe or whatever.
Automatically switches weapons
God,
for
that'd
you.
be such a great idea. Just, like, sell pickaxes and stuff just to play Xbox Connect Minecraft.
That'd be pretty cool, though. Swinging a sword to kill a zombie.
Yeah, but then how
Yeah,
would they
feel
know?
kinda-
How would they know
feel
if it's,
pretty
like, a
nerdy,
diamond
though.
sword or, like, an iron sword, though?
It's whatever
You
you
have to
have in
buy,
your-
like, an IRL different sword.
You have to buy a sword that's actually made out of diamonds.
Like, you're not even allowed to use your diamond sword. You have IRL until you actually craft it. Like, it doesn't even pick up. It's just like, oh, what, you like swinging around your arms there? You don't have a diamond sword. What are you trying to do there? God, Xbox Connect Minecraft will be so awesome. People on my
We-
stream last night said it's actually going to be real.
Connect Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being made for Connect.
Also, Lego Minecraft. That's
right?
apparently
'Cause
out.
that makes sense.
I know, right? I'm going to try and find it. Is that person here again? Are you going to? You should link that again, person. I'm
Have
actually
we already
looking for
talked
that again.
about I Am Alive?
What?
Have we already talked about I Am Alive?
No, we just got finished with Twisted Metal. Check that out. Lego Minecraft.
All right. Jinx. What?
I know, right? It has like 480 pieces.
Oh yeah, I heard about that a long time ago.
God, just want to get that just and not even do anything with it. Just like save it and then sell it in like 50 years.
Nobody would buy it.
It's a Lego of a game that's like kind of based off Lego.
Okay, anyway. I'm Alive. Isn't that a sequel to Stay Alive, Jason? Isn't it the movie?
I don't believe so. No, I'm Alive. This is a game.
Oh, right. What am I thinking of? What's that game that I'm thinking of? Not movie. Not game. Wow, I am so confused. What is that movie that's the sequel that they're making to Stay Alive?
I have no idea.
Wow. Okay, but I know what I Am Alive is. Yeah, I know what that is. But
Yeah.
I haven't really looked up as much as I should. I looked up a lot of The Last of Us or whatever. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm Alive though. I'm surprised they actually even started making this because it was like just scrapped for like, when was that? I think around 07 or 08 that I first heard about, and then it's scrapped for like 2 years. And then they just recently announced that they're going to do it again. I think last year or the year before that, maybe.
Is that
It was-
Is that another zombie game?
No, I'm Alive I don't know what it is, but some world cataclysmic event wipes out most of the human race. So that pretty much just leaves some people alive, struggling to survive pretty much, and they're killing each other just to stay alive. Like, the trailer shows one person, like, I don't know what made him. I don't know. But he's just, like, running through this building pretty much, and you just see, like, these like other people pretty much just coming up behind you, or behind him, actually. And really all they're fighting over for is just the water that he has.
Have they released if it's going to be a third person or a first person type of game?
I don't know yet. I'm assuming it's going to be Well,
Have they released really anything about it?
no, because they just recently picked it back up in the last couple of years.
Oh, well, so it's
I
basically
know it's third person. I know that
is it another like is it an RPG or an action game?
it's gonna be an action game, I believe.
Okay, good because I hate to say this, but I don't really want another Fallout on my hands.
It's not gonna be Fallout.
I love those games, but I don't want another one.
Yeah, this I don't know what the story behind it is. They really haven't released anything, but like in the trailer, the guy answers his phone and his signal just taps out or something. The next thing you see is just like the streets just coming up and buildings falling over.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it looks like a 2012 pretty much,
Oh, great.
except without the
'Cause-
volcano and meteors
and a crappy movie made about it.
and a giant flood
Actually, I liked 2012. It was a pretty good movie.
for what it was.
Yeah, I didn't really like the fact that they made like these gigantic boats.
I mean, and another thing is this is made by Ubisoft, and they made Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna do that. Maybe you're gonna be like, an assassin or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I-
that sounds cool to me.
Climbing on walls and everything.
Doing another Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, they complain about them making Assassin's Creed too quickly. Once they like probably quit making that, this comes out like a month later.
They're gonna be like, I want more Assassin's Creed. Where's my Assassin's Creed at, guys? Come on, Ubisoft. More Assassin's Creed.
Ubersoft.
Ubisoft. Well, okay. Since there's not really that much information, there's nothing really to talk about. My thing is, I don't want it to be another Fallout because from what you described, the whole post-apocalyptic thing, I don't want another Fallout. I really don't. Fallout, man. Oh man. There's that room where you just walk in there and it's nothing but Gary's. Come on. And they all go up to each other and say, "Hey Gary, hey Gary, hey Gary," and oh, zero! I just wanted to kill them all. It was bad. I didn't like it at all.
Sounds like a bad horror movie for you.
Dude, why would they use Gary? That's obviously a Pokemon reference.
What?
Gary, your arch rival in Pokemon.
How is that a Pokemon reference just because his name is Gary?
Yeah, duh.
His name was Blue in Pokemon the game.
Yeah, I'm talking about the show. Duh.
Gary the Snail. The Gary the Snail from SpongeBob.
Or that, yeah, it's a SpongeBob reference also.
Yeah, who else is
I-
named Gary?
I don't know.
Famous people named Gary.
Anyway, The Last of Us. It's the next topic, which is kind of cool because it's the
Gary
last
Coleman.
game. Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
God, look at all these people without pictures.
Pretty ironic that that is the last one because it's the last game topic talked about. Yeah.
God, you did that
I
on
did not
purpose.
plan that when I did that. Just that,
So basically, from what I read about this is going to be basically an I Am Legend game, right?
Aren't they making another
pretty
movie?
much. I mean, the main character, the girl, she has no memory of what it was like before the
Right.
whole zombie apocalypse and everything.
Right.
Which, I guess, they haven't explained how the zombies, what started them in anything, but how it looks by the trailer and what some people have suggested or heard, I don't know, is that like it deals with more with spores and everything,
Yeah.
which spread, make more zombies, whatever. Because I don't know if you watched the trailer, but when the guy is getting attacked by one of the zombies, he has like kind of spores on his head or eggs or whatever, which kind of hints to maybe thinking that spores are the ones that kind of created the zombie or something. Maybe the happening in a way or whatever. I'm not real sure because they only have one trailer, and I don't know. Naughty Dog, who made Uncharted, hasn't really released anything yet about how this is going to work or anything.
Speaking of zombies, we have zombies IRL now.
I know,
With the
right?
whole the whole flesh-eating viruses and the whole bees turning other bees into zombies or
And
whatever.
The
Minecraft
fungus
too.
that turns ants into
I'm getting a
zombies.
phone call.
Yeah.
Be right back. Oh my god.
Okay. So, with The Last of Us, I like that idea of it being an I Am Legend. But when I saw the cover or the little picture of it, it showed a guy and a girl. I read the description a little bit, talked about a guy and a girl. I was like, oh my God, another Dead Rising 2 where you have to save some girl? Seriously? But then
She's the main character.
I know, then I kept reading and I was like, okay, okay, good. I
And
don't want to
did you
save
watch the
another
trailer at
girl.
all, by chance?
No, I didn't.
Okay, when you watch the trailer, you're gonna recognize this girl because they designed her after a real life girl, Ashley Johnson.
Huh. But
You'll recognize it when you watch it.
okay.
It took me forever, but you're gonna be like, oh wait, I recognize her now.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. Um, but I for the hopefully for the game, I would like it to be a third person game. I don't know why, but I've really been on a third person kick of games now. Like I love first person games, but for like but for zombie games, I have to go with the third person view. What do you think, Jason?
What?
Uh, I really don't care. I just want a good zombie game. Left 4 Dead was good when it first came out, but it became more rush based.
Yeah, it was
I
so
hate rush.
fast.
I mean, okay, have that every once in a while, a rush zombie. I don't care. Maybe one that actually is intelligent and says, hey, I want to run.
Yeah.
But, I mean, The Walking Dead's a decent TV show. I mean, and they're mostly just average zombies. They're not rage zombies or anything.
I heard that they're making a game for Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead.
Or not Left 4
A
Dead.
game for
Dead,
Left
yes,
4
Walking
they're
Dead,
supposed to be making
Jesus.
one.
Kidding me.
But as it goes with how you're going to see this through the character, I would assume they're going to do it first person just because of the fact that they actually put guns in this. I'm assuming. I'm not going to go fully on that subject and back it and everything.
Yeah. Well,
But-
they haven't really like said too much about it either.
No, it's one of those. It's still in development. I mean, it's not like I'm Alive, which is coming out like March 7th.
Right.
But this is still yet to be announced. I mean, right now their release date is Q4 of 2012 and Q1 of 2013.
Right.
But the
It's
fact
like
that's
half
made
a
by
year.
Naughty Dog, and Uncharted, you see it third person. I'm gonna assume they're gonna go with that.
Yeah, I hope they don't do what Dead Rising did and do a first-person zombie game. Dead Rising was fun, but I think it would have been a lot more fun if it was third-person.
Dead
Uh,
Rising, I mean Dead
Killing
Island.
Floor's first person.
Wow, I am just like so bad right now with this crap. Yeah, I was talking about Dead Island. Dead Rising with the third-person view. That was awesome. I liked it. That's probably one of my favorite zombie games. And but I don't know, Killing Floor did really good because it's not. I don't know if you can really call that like a zombie game because well you can, but there's no campaign to it. So yeah, but they did pretty good for being a first person one because I think the reason they did good is because the jolting of the screen just makes it so much more creepy.
And all the noise and stuff that you see.
Yeah, Jason, did you ever buy that?
Nope, not yet.
No,
Jason,
okay.
you should join us. Me, Garrett, and Oreo over there. Scoopy.
Scooby, yes, right.
Scoopy.
I'm
Like you're
not
scooping
Scooby.
like you're scooping up poop.
No.
Is
I
that it?
don't
Are
do
we
that.
going on the channel updates now?
Well, there's nothing really to talk about for the
The
last
only
of us.
thing I can really say is that I mean the surroundings in the game are going to be more of a jungle-ish because the whole like cities are taken over and you actually go from city to city after a while.
Are we looking at this like the world after humans type of thing where
Not really. I mean,
Okay.
it's just been so long that like trees and stuff are starting to take over the buildings and everything. The like cities are flooded and all.
Okay, that's cool. I don't know. I wish they would make a game like that. Kind of, you're like the last human alive, and it's like you wake up out of like a. I'm totally making this up, but you wake up out of like some chamber, and it's been like 1,000 years after, or no, like 10,000 years after humans all died, and just like all the cities are just completely taken over by vegetation, and there's new species of animals and stuff like that.
New species of animals already.
After 10,000 years, yeah.
Usually it's like millions of years.
Yeah, but what's not like Jurassic species. Jeez.
Like a
Plus,
unicorn.
no. Plus, there'd be all that radioactive waste that'd be like overflowing, and animals would get into
And a
it.
horse would just
So
happen to grow a horn right on its head.
yeah, and you'd have like gigantic sewer rats that you get to punch in the face, like Oblivion
Like
over there.
giant mushrooms too.
Yeah, like Minecraft. And you'd have cows that are growing mushrooms
I
on them.
know, right? That'd be awesome, and it'd smell terrible. Ew.
I think that'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, we can go ahead and go with the channel updates.
Well, I think we all know that my channel update is that I recently hit 10,000 subscribers. And I thank you all for that. That is a milestone that I am proud of.
You're almost about to be I Am Dumb Spoon.
Yeah, I'm Spoon, that arrogant machinima director. Who said,
Right.
"Oh, I don't want to talk to you because you're not a machinima director."
Along with Tay Smarty.
Yeah, forget about them. They're so arrogant. Anything else? I don't think so. I recorded Happy Wheels today. That's update, I guess.
You have
I
any
might-
new series that you're planning on doing?
I have like a ton of games on my games planned for the future part of my channel. Do you have Trine 2? We should do Trine 2 together.
No, I don't have it.
Get it!
I might.
It looks cool. Like the graphics for an indie game, it's just amazing.
Alright, I might have to get that.
I'm not even lying. It's like it's not like pixelated or anything. It actually looks good. Maybe Killing Floor 2. Yeah, we might do that soon.
Good. Yeah, so with my channel, I haven't really... there's kind of like an issue with my channel. I mean, I recently just hit 300 subscribers, which isn't much, but I thank everybody for doing that, for getting me there. But recently, my ISP has been throwing a bitch fit because I go over my internet usage, apparently. I went over it like once, and they're throwing a huge fit about it. So I have to watch how much I upload. So I'm trying to work out like how many I can upload a month, how much I can upload a month,
Where
because
do you check like how much you've uploaded? Do you have Suddenly
How much-
2?
yeah, you have to go and sign in to your account on their site.
I'll have to ask
And
my dad about that.
I use the limit is like 250 gigabytes for the 20 gig download, and I use like 15 gigabytes per day.
Kidding me?
So normally more, and now that I use Pandora again, it's going to be even more. It's just not like it's insane how much.
Come on,
like
Verizon.
I need a huger cap.
We
I
need
want
Verizon.
freaking FiOS.
I know, right? FiOS. Like, and except
remember
we're
the
like in the
last
middle of
time-
nowhere.
I remember the last time that happened. They sent you a letter stating that you've gone over your limit,
Yeah, I've never really gone over a limit though. Besides,
or have like come
don't
close
know.
to reaching it.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
first reply was, "Do they not understand how much I use this?"
yeah. Well, because then it was like your cap is like 80 gigabytes, or no, your cap is 40 gigabytes. I'm like, no. And it was like the normal person uses 40 gigabytes a month, and you've used 80 within the
Yeah,
first 2 days.
That
I'm
normal
like,
person
what?
guy just emails people, though.
Yeah,
Just emails,
true.
like, stuff. Legal stuff. Not illegal stuff. Okay. That pretty much wraps up the show. Unless Jason wants to talk about his channel that he barely even uses.
Actually, there's actually something I wanted to say. Like, I'm gonna be finishing up Cave Story. I
I might start that
haven't
too.
seen that in a while. I gotta finish that up, and then I'm gonna start playing
idea.
That game was awesome.
Yeah, I've played it like multiple times, but I love that game, and it makes me rage so hard.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I'm gonna play through that, and I'm also gonna start doing some Star Wars stuff. I'm gonna start recording some guild events that we do.
You'll get like 200 billion episodes of that.
Well, like I already said,
Make
I
a
have
separate
15
channel like
days.
Total Biscuit.
I have like 15 days on, my main character is on like 5 days on another, 7 days on another, 8 days on another. I've played like an entire month, and the game's been out for like barely over 2 months.
Wow.
It's you know, and I have school pretty much every day, so
Yeah,
it's
pretty
kinda,
much every day. How about you, Jason? Anything going on with your channel?
Not really. Because of the
Channels,
fact,
actually.
channel, mister.
I link to the high.
We're not going to talk about this, okay? We're not going to. We're not talking about
Okay,
it. We're
then.
not going to talk about this.
So thank you guys out for
Channel.
coming.
Okay. So, so thank you. Channel.
Wow.
I thought I'd just throw it out there that I only have one channel.
You have like two. You have like Devil Enforcer, like Mr. Devil Enforcer, High Horse Gaming.
T-Robo.
Okay, maybe 4 then. My
God. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. We covered everything on the screen. Even the shirt. What do you guys think about the shirt? Should I make that real?
No.
God. I spent like
'Cause you
5
don't
minutes
have-
on that.
I know. I was there when you made it.
No, Garrett was there.
Because
He helped
Kayla
me.
would stop giggling about it.
Wow.
She talks so loud in that class, man.
She talks like she has a broken neck.
There's nothing wrong with her talking loud, but
What?
it's like every other second I hear, Brian, don't do that. Brian, throw stuff at me. Brian, where are you? Brian, this is your house.
Gosh, you play Minecraft every day too, like me.
I know she does.
I get my work done though. I'm just saying.
No, you don't.
Hey, I have it done. And she was there like spinning in circles holding the melon. That's all she did in Minecraft for like 2 hours straight.
Well then. Alright, well I guess we're...
So thank you guys for coming. We just over the hour-long mark on the recording. So that's good. Yeah.
We have an hour and 30 minutes on this call.
Yeah, but we fooled around for 30 minutes. Wow. Wow, Jason, I can't believe you.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, you don't. You broke my
Yeah,
heart.
you're right.
You and your 4 channels.
Goodness gracious.
You don't even use
You and
them
you have all of your pins in your pocket.
in your pocket.
He fit like an entire bag of pins in his pocket.
Wow. Kind of
My
reminds me
bag.
of that, like, that
My-
movie. The Super Size Me, where his whole mouth is full of French fries.
Awesome.
Nothing but
sounds
preservatives.
Gross. Unless they're fresh French fries.
Fresh French fries.
Too many F's, too much alliteration.
Okay. So, thank you guys all for coming. Hopefully we'll make this weekly someday if we can actually get a schedule worked out. So yeah. That's it. Everyone say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.